Hey guys, Joey Image here with a pretty different video for you. This is not an unboxing, this is not a tech review, this is not a live game stream from my Twitch channel, which is what you guys are used to usually seeing from me. This is just something that I was kind of playing around with and thought it worked out great. Maybe I'll tell you guys about it. I'm talking about PLEX. So those of you that know me pretty well know I'm a huge PLEX guy. I have a huge PLEX server in my house. I've got another PC in another bedroom. I'm pointing to it. You can't see it, but I'm pointing to it anyway. I've got 17 internal hard drives. I've got 7 external hard drives not connected. Just the 16 internals are connected for now. But I've also got behind me another 26 hard drives that are internals that are not being used at the moment. 3 of those being SSDs. So I'm a big PLEX guy, okay? I've got a ton of movies on my own personal PLEX, ton of TV shows, a ton of wrestling stuff, a ton of stand-up comedy, and a separate folder just for home movies. Got my wife's home movies in it, my wedding video, things like that. So I am a big PLEX fan. So I just got the PlayStation 5 yesterday. It's right over there. You can't see it, so I don't know why I'm even bothering. But I used PLEX on the PlayStation 4. Let me clarify. I tried PLEX on the PlayStation 4. I had horrible experience with local media. Not too terrible. Local being on my own home network. But if I tried to remote from somewhere else, remote connect, it was just awful. It was slow. It was laggy. It was amazingly slow. So I understand that could also be internet speeds as well, depending on whose house I'm at or whatever. But I have tried this on PlayStation 4 at a few different friends' houses. Okay, one of them being a neighbor that literally lives across the street from my house, and it was just horribly slow. I mean, I'm talking 6 to 8 minutes just on the menu screen alone, 2 or 3 minutes for the app to open up on the PS4. And this is not on Wi-Fi. This also happened, obviously shorter times, but this also happened to me on a hard-wired Ethernet cable, connected PlayStation 4. So I got the PS5 yesterday. I bought it a couple of months ago, but I got it yesterday, and just on a whim, I thought, you know what? I'm not going to use PLEX on it full time. It won't be a daily driver. I've got a Roku on every TV in my house, including this one. So I have no need for it on the PS5. I just kind of want to try it, see how it is. I am amazingly thrilled with it. It's beautiful. It works great. Super smooth experience. I've had no issues at all. So I'm going to just kind of show it to you, kind of run through the whole process. And hopefully it works as good for you guys as it has been for me. So I'm just going to kind of shrink my screen right here and pop up my PS5. Now, I'm using just the regular DualSense controller right now, just to go to the top where the search is. So I already did this, but I uninstalled PLEX so I could do it from the beginning and show you guys how this kind of works. So of course you go to the search at the top. On the top right, you hit the search bar. You do PLEX, the first thing that comes up. I go right to it. I want to download it. It'll download and install automatically. The reason why I'm looking away from the camera, I apologize for that, but my television on this side is where my PS4 is currently connected. So I am looking over there. But as you can see, right in front of you, there is my screen right there. This is my PS5 screen. It's the little PS5 logo at the bottom. The PLEX logo right there. So now that the PLEX app has been downloaded and installed, which took, what, 3 seconds? I don't know. Let's open it right here. Now, I'm not going to show you a local PLEX server. So, for example, I'm not going to log into my own personal one because my PS5 and that computer that houses that PLEX server are on the same network. So obviously there won't be any, and they're both hardwired, so obviously there won't be any issues or stutters or whatever. That's no problem. So I'm specifically focusing on remote connections here. So again, I tried this from a neighbor that is literally across the street, and it was horrible on the PS4. It's just a terrible experience. To the point where we just gave up, and I said, you know what? I can't even do this. I had to leave the room. It was so aggravatingly long and tedious to get this not even working. We didn't even get it working. So, like I said, on a whim, just, I don't know, an hour ago, I just had an idea, like, let me try Plex on this and see what happens. So, what I'm going to do is, I guess I'm just going to hit some live TV. So, obviously at the top is where you're going to sign in. So, I would normally sign into my account. I'm not going to do that on this, as I already explained. So, let's just go to live TV, for example, just to show you how this thing looks. I don't know what's free TV and what's not, so I'm just going to leave this like this, so I can not get any issues with any kind of copyrights. Is there anything? Street Fighter 2, the movie. Whoa. Wow, this is the... Alright, I'm going to put this on for a second. There's E. Honda and Dalsim. Alright, so you don't hear any audio at all. I'm sorry about that. Let me just change this back then. There we go. Alright, so I'm lowering that audio a little bit so you can hear me and not so much that. But you get the idea. No problems, no staggering, no stuttering, no choppiness, no hiccups. It started right away. Let's hit something else. Vintage Tech Hunters. Here we go. Old Computer Show. I like this show a lot, actually. So this is the time between me hitting the button and the show actually starting is almost instant. The time between me hitting the button and the show never starting on the PS4 that I tried, again, across the street, was 7 to 8 minutes, and I gave up. So let's see. I'm gonna hit X right here to start this, right? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3.5 seconds. Bam, starts up. Looks beautiful, no problem. Again, I am on a hardwired connection, so I understand that, but I mean, this is beautiful. So, I mean, guys, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm trying to keep this short. Get Plex, man. If you don't have it, get it. So here you go, man. That is Plex on the PlayStation 5. I mean, you saw how quickly it took to install, how quickly it takes to load up stuff. I mean, come on, let's get a little Bob Ross to play us out here, shall we? Guys, what can I say, man? I cannot recommend this more. First of all, the system itself. Second of all, Plex is just an amazing media server. Check it out on the PlayStation 5, man. It's awesome. It works great. Speaking of checking out, please check me out on all social platforms at Joey Image TV. Watching Bob Ross make a happy little tree there. Where was I? You send me all your hate mail at joeyimage@gmail.com. And you can add me on PlayStation 5 if you want PlayStation Network, PS4 and PS5 at Joey Image. And guys, I wish you all the best of luck in your future Plex endeavors.